Good afternoon, good evening, good whatever. I am Adventure Argonaut, or should I call myself Adolf Argonaut, since that's the name of my character, and this is, of course, Rogue Trader 40k. Um, so yeah, this is just the second stream of this game, but I have been anticipating for my opportunity to continue. I'm excited about the game. It seems fun so far. And also my streams look functional. Let's just get out the chat. Okay, I think everything's fine now. Yep. Okay. We are loading the game. Oops, let's move these things around a bit. Okay, now it looks better. Hey, it's my first bot message of the day in the chat. Oh yeah, now we have three characters. We also have the Psyker. I don't think that the Psyker, like, she has all these spells or whatever. I presume this is like a spell, like unlike in the tabletop RPG where you... Oh, there's still psychic stuff. Scrappy autogun, okay. That seems crappy. Let's take one of them with us still. Okay, so there's still alternative weapons. Okay. In combat, the character may need to use different kinds of weapons which can be prepared in advance. Open your inventory and prepare different weapon sets to switch between. Okay, press X. Swapping weapon sets in combat doesn't cost action points. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. Yeah, here it says X. But yeah, I was about to say about the Psyker that, using her spells, I don't think there's a chance that, you will actually invoke the warp or whatever and cause mayhem. Ooh, axe. Sure, let's take that. Let's have two axes, why not?
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Okay, let's check these weapons. So what's the difference between the sword? Does more damage. It has less armor penetration and stuff. Well, the sword has bonus to parry. I think for Adolf Argonaut, at least, the sword is mostly like a defensive weapon. And yeah, this is just crappier than the last gun, I guess. Maybe he can use an... This is two-handed, okay. And yeah, she has a last pistol. She's the last with a pistol. I think that's all the bodies. The bad part about this is, like, no idea which way is which way. Every way looks the same. Okay, that's where the navigator is, so we're supposed to go this way.
Duty.
We have a map. Wait, where are we supposed to go? Let's check the journal. Officer's deck. So, where? Rumors, we have no rumors. Are we supposed to use the, like there was an elevator or something here? What is this log? Can we use like these to go somewhere? No. Then we probably have to go back to the hallway. Yeah, okay, let's go here. Okay, door does not budge, so presumably that's the wrong way. Officer deck, okay, here it is. Let's go this way.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Yes, let us walk this path to the end. This is officer's deck, okay. All injuries and traumas are removed after returning to your flagship. So are we gonna have like a small fleet at some point? It's the Enterprise. Ow. Hey, I predicted it. Even though I wasn't really even thinking about it. It's my instinct.
The ship's as good as ours. It's all over for you.
I shall pity not your enemies. I shall heed not their pleas.
Somebody shoot these.
Shall betray not your tenets, nor stray one step from them. Take not your gaze from me. Leave me not without your grace.
I told you he would protect us.
God, my light, my emperor.
So is she like an inquisitor or something? The white-haired warrior turns to face you, her dark eyes blazing. The weapon quivers in her hands, and for a brief moment it seems she is not going to stop and will instead continue eliminating every target she sees, starting with you.
Sister Argenta. Sister Argenta, it is a relief to see you. We require
As the
all
Sisters of
forces we can
Battle?
muster.
I don't know, like you know, if I was somebody who actually knew much about the 40k lore, who, like, you know, I would recognize from her outfit or something what she is, but I don't know that much.
Your face, it is unfamiliar. Who are you?
The young woman called Argenta lowers her weapon, scans your small party with an intense gaze, then she sets her sights on you. Adolf Argonaut von Valancius, Lord Captain's heir.
The hour is dark and daunting. The ship abounds with corruption. The faces of friends are twisted by sneers of heresy. The eyes of comrades ignite with the archenemy's hunger. I will do what I must to halt the advance of the dark forces. But in these dire moments, little can be trusted. So I must know, why are you here?
Argenta gives you another stern appraisal. You catch something strange in the depths of her eyes, some internal struggle or wordless question. In the end, however, she nods. And arch-enemy is a malign metaphysical force composed of psychic energy that exists in an alternative dimension known as the Warp. So I guess it's basically Satan or something, the spirit of
Sister,
Satan.
I beg of you. Now is not the time for interrogations. The ship is under attack by heretics. We've been betrayed by our esteemed Master of Whispers. Edelthrad the Heir is waiting for our aid, and Lord Captain Theodora is expecting a report on our success. We are here to deal with the situation, so I suggest we all do just that.
I am no traitor, sister. You can be sure of that.
If you speak truthfully, the Emperor will not forsake you. If you are lying, you will not escape his retribution.
Yeah, I'm totally honest, not lying at all.
I cannot wait to rain righteous fire down upon each and every heretic.
Lore Imperium succeeded. What is a warrior of Adepta Sororitas doing about a rogue trader ship? Your orders have the ecclesiarchy, do they not? So I guess Adepta Sororitas is sister of battle, I presume.
Sister Argenta is a guest of the Lord Captain. And that story deserves its own time and conversation. Under more appropriate circumstances.
Enough idle chatter. I am where I must be, and that will suffice.
Who are these people with you?
Overseer of Middle Deck Ale 84, my lord. We were rounding up everyone we could find in the attack compartments when we ran into an ambush. Just about every enforcer fell. These are the survivors.
What's happening on the officer's deck?
Massacre, my lord. And heretics are not just killing the crew. Some kind of blight is sweeping through the decks, filling the air. I saw people going mad the moment they breathed it in, screaming about seeing their dead comrades, tearing out their eyes. I implore you, my lord, be on your guard.
We must get to the main hall of the deck.
Through this door, I shall join you, for it is my duty to the God Emperor to destroy this heresy.
Okay, another party member.
Follow. For now, we will hold off any heretics who might try to crawl in through the cracks to join the main assault. And we'll take a look at the generators while we're at it. Those villains made a mess of the cables. Oh, I wish we had a Tectomat with us. But we'll see what we can do without one.
Good to hear it. Sister?
Ready. May Terra's light illuminate our path through fire and darkness.
Yes, journal.
We are bound by the
I'm
blood
restless.
of martyrs.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
Yeah, she's, I guess, also warrior or whatever. No, soldier. Same class, presumably, as me. Because she's very good at shooting. So she has a unfading valor. Ooh, fancy. An auto pistol. Can we give her a sword to go with the pistol? I don't know if it like interferes with it, like, you know, can she use like two hands to steady it, and if she has a weapon it makes it bit, you know, less steady or something. Not quite sure how that works. Could she just give her an axe just for fun? Where do we like see the class archetypes? Yes, he's a soldier as well. Yeah, same. So this is warrior, operative. So is that? I was just wondering what are the other. Ah, okay, this is like the morality system. So each character has their own. Okay, she's very dogmatic, no surprise there. Okay. This guy is iconoclast. Okay, value of human life and freedom. And heretical. And how about us? We don't have any points anyway. We are completely neutral. Let's see. I guess I will try not to become a heretic, so, but not sure if I'm going to be more dogmatic or iconoclast. We'll see what feels right. Oh, reputation with different factions, I guess. Okay. Let's do a save. Sister, Mister. Is that a band? It should be a band. Twisted Sister, Sister, Mister. Oh, there's goods. What's this? Crate drank in unsupported item. What? Magleg im. So are these like for crafting? So we can't. Salvaged omniprocessor. Shipment of low sticks. I guess we collect them all. How do I gather my whole party without... Is there like a quick key for selecting my whole party? Like formation, but that probably opens, you know. Collect all previous party. Select character. Select backspace. Okay. Okay, that's good to know. Oh, there's another crate here. Well-maintained lasgun. Oh yeah, that we're gonna keep. So yeah, this is probably for crafting or something like that. Set of icons. It's icon, but spelled in a funny way. Okay, equipping weapons. You have received new, more efficient weapon for your character. To upgrade your equipment, open inventory. Yeah. Nice. I know how to change weapons. Is there somebody who wants our... I guess no, she doesn't want it. How about maybe him? He can use this as the alternative loadout. So... Did we come from like the south or whatever? I wish there was like a compass or a mini-map, or is that gonna be unlocked later? Explosion blasted a hole through the door large enough for a person to get through.
Step, I forge my destiny among
I think
the
this is where we came from. Is it? There's the door. Okay, I guess, yeah. I don't see any other lootable stuff here. The door by the mess is dark. There must be a way to open it. Well.
Let the faith guide my path.
Ah, there's baddies. Ah, goods. Multi-key. Universal lockpicking tool provides an additional opportunity to open a lock, an expendable item. Okay. Machine right set. A set of sacred oils and cogitograms that can appear as the keeper of any technology. Provides an additional opportunity to call out a machine spirit and interact with the device. An expendable item. Okay.
More enemies to face judgment.
Okay, now we were spotted. Okay, Mr. Abelard. Yes, can I move? So wait, are we ambushed so we cannot set our characters? I guess that's it. I guess Abelard was in an okay position. Types of cover. Full and partial covers give you opportunity to avoid enemy attacks. Full cover, indicated by a skull on the shield, reduces the chance to hit by 60%. Partial cover reduces it by 35%. At the same time, the chance to hit a character behind the cover may vary depending on the difficulty of the game you choose. Some cover can be destroyed by melee attacks, area attacks, and other abilities. Destructible cover has durability bar above it. Single shot can penetrate through any cover. Okay. Let's go here to this cover.
Your end is nigh.
Then let's do some. Can I actually? Ooh. I guess. Let's see.
Rejoice in this with a warning.
Yeah, I guess the hit chance wasn't so good, but we killed one guy. That's okay at least. And before he managed to get a turn or anything, so that's also nice. Should I do? I'm gonna do this even though he. No, he didn't get an attack of opportunity, but let's use a cleave, so it should hit both of them. Ah, they didn't die. Can I use this for anything?
I'd rather not.
Too far, too close. Oh. What? Okay, I didn't get to attack. Whatever. Okay, fine. How about this? Let's use brace for impact.
Such is the will of chaos.
So this one. This would also damage Abelard. See, Psychic Shriek. I guess we should move first, regardless of what we're gonna do. I guess here. We attack this guy.
But of course, farewell.
Okay, that's good. We can still use analyze enemies. Can we analyze this guy?
Anything else?
Forewarning. Okay, this guy is the tank. And he's taken damage already. Argenta's abilities. Argenta is a warrior of Adeptas Sororitas and a soldier. She is an expert with burst range weapons and weapons that deal damage in an area. Another of Argenta's strengths is her mobility in combat. Run and gun is a unique soldier ability. Using it grants soldier extra movement points and reduces the cost of the next attack by 1 action point. The soldier will also suffer a -10 penalty to her ballistic skill for this attack. Run and gun also allows the soldier to perform an additional attack with a ranged weapon, which is a handy tool if you want to make more than one attack on their turn. Ah, okay, I didn't know that. Certain types of weapon let you make burst attacks. When performing a melee burst attack, the character makes several strikes against a single target. If the first strike hits the target, all subsequent strikes automatically hit. If the first strike is dodged or parried, all subsequent strikes are automatically dodged or parried. When performing a ranged burst attack, character fires several successive shots with different trajectories. Most of these shots are concentrated in the center of the selected attack cone. Therefore, the more enemies there are in the center of this area, the more of them will be damaged if the attack is successful. All shots fired after the first one are less accurate and have a higher chance of deviating from the central line. Burst shots are particularly effective against clusters of enemies. Be careful, burst shots can hit allies if they are standing in the direction of the attack. What if we... Yeah, let's try this. Burst. Ooh, nice. Okay. One is still standing. Oh, more baddies arriving. I guess that's good. I don't want to get bored yet, so I mean, like, you know, it's gonna get boring if I kill everybody already. Was this Furious Recital grants plus 18 momentum, then the Sister of Adapter gets 5 stacks of Zeal. That's not... Okay. What the fuck is momentum? With the momentum, your party members can use abilities called Heroic Acts and Desperate Measures. In battle, the level of momentum changes depending on the actions of the character. If momentum gauge reaches 175 or more, any party member can use Heroic Act. If momentum drops below 25, your party members will gain the ability to use Desperate Measures, which has a number of negative effects. At the beginning of each combat, the momentum of the party starts at 100, maximum momentum of the party is 200, minimum is 0. No, not that. Zeal, what's this? A specific parameter that enhances the abilities of Minis, Throne Room Priests, and Sisters of Adeptas Sororitas. Let's go here.
I will bathe this battlefield.
So yeah, now she can shoot again. Okay, that's so we can also use that ability. Okay, she didn't hit. Guess I'm gonna save the Furious Recital for later, even though I still don't understand what it does, like what good it does.
Chaos guides me. Out of my way!
Chaos guides you astray, heretic. How dare you? It guides you astray like you were gay.
I am the chosen weapon that will crush the heathens.
Nice. I like the banter. Let's try. Oh, okay, we hit and he died. That's good. Should I use... No, not all the characters are not in range. So should I use running guns? Maybe I'll save it for later. Lord.
A tactically sound approach.
Let's use charge.
My duty.
Nice hit. Can we finish him? Nice.
Death to the weak.
Yeah, death to you. He's weak, you know. Wait, there's still a guy over there. You suck. Game of failures, though. Also for the baddies.
On it.
Pikachu. Nice. Unlimited power. Yeah. Analyze this guy.
Was that you? Or
As the Emperor
Let's see
commands, I
if she
act.
manages to kill this guy. Nope. Yeah, then whatever. Who's next? That guy, then that. This guy. Let's go and try to execute him.
Divines will be done.
Oh, come on, man. Okay, let's use running
And
gun.
so it shall be done.
Shoot again.
Rejoice in service.
Why do you suck?
It will be done.
Can we do this? Time to hit, we parried. Okay, that guy's dead. Nice. Okay.
I serve the ruinous powers.
Pain and
Ow.
duty go hand in hand.
This guy is lucky. He's survived several attacks already. But not much longer. Unlimited power.
Loading.
Nice. I'm not gonna even bother to use her special abilities because I think this guy is gonna be dead soon.
Guided by faith. Strike
Nice.
is a prayer.
I'm
Right, let's
at your
loot.
service.
What? Okay. Right. So this is just a scrappy gun. Okay, crappy gun rather. So this is all that. Space, collect all. There's the cupboard. I think this is also, yeah. Crafting, golden tokay.
Ugh, this
Oh.
master-crafted patella augment is not fit for a servitor.
Just basic swords. Titles and authors are printed in gold on the spines of the books. The library contains works of... Whoa, okay. Yeah, it's just basic garbage. Exact replica of one Valancius void ship sits on the pedestal. Labels indicate main compartments and decks of the vessel. Okay, was that all?
If such is the Emperor's will.
I think we took every... open door, logic. Skill test and interaction with the environment. You open the door, click on the icon above the cogitator. A character with the highest logic will make a skill test. If this test fails, the full door will remain closed. A particularly bad result on a logic test can cause the door to become permanently stuck and impossible to open. So is that where we are supposed to go, or this? Okay, test.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Oh, there's more goods this way. And can we open? Check use. Okay, so we could try to open that too. Let's go loot these cupboards. Alright, I think that's more crafting stuff. And more stuff. Alright. Anything here? Some sort of altar.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Checky. I hate it. I can't press enter. I can press enter, but it does nothing if I. Well. Okay. I have to choose one action: machine right or logic. Adolf Argonaut. Yeah, that's me.
I rise above hardships.
D100 system. Your character is about to make a logic skill test. In dialogue and during exploration, you will often make various skill tests, and their result might determine how successful your character efforts are. Make hidden dialogue options appear or reveal new information. The success of the test is determined by rolling a 100-sided die. Each scale has a difficulty of 100, including negative values. To succeed, you must roll a value equal or less to the sum of both the stated difficulty and the value of the skill used for the test. For example, you are attempted to test a test with a difficulty of 10. Your character's logic skill score is 40, so 40 minus 10 is 30. Wow. Therefore, to succeed in logic skill test, you must roll a 30 or less. Any result above 30 will mean failure. Note that difficulty is calculated from greater to lower values. The greater the difficulty value, the easier it is to pass the test. It is easier to succeed on a difficulty 40 than on a difficulty 10 test. The higher a character's skill score, the easier it is for them to succeed on tests. Skill scores depend on the character's respective characteristics, score, skill advancement on level ups, and any bonuses the character's equipment might offer. To succeed on various tests during gameplay, develop different skills for your character and their companions. So, okay, this looks like some special loot room. Yes, there's special loot. Anointed purity seal wax bottles. Ooh, purity seals. Catechism St. Drusus. Plastic crystal cores. Fancy stuff. Don't know what it is. Oh, operator's gloves. Nice. Melt charge.
I won't suffer this. I can't allow myself to do this.
Okay, is there anybody who can, like, equip this somehow?
That is not my destiny.
Is it like for...
That is not the Emperor's will.
It's like, oh, wrong hole, don't put it there. Okay, the glove is here. I guess maybe this is like for story, you know, if there's a door. Do you want to use a melter charge to blow it up? Yes, no, maybe it's like that. Okay, so yeah, there was just some extra loot here. I just overwrite this one. Oh, so we have to use a melter charge.
I better myself through my service.
Oh, level up. Nice. Yeah, they're running in to die, those soldiers, so while we level up. So, improvements, revel in slaughter. When the soldier immediately removes the wounded effect until the end of combat, the soldier gains following bonuses. Plus 10 ballistics, plus 13 critical damage, plus 4 critical hit chance. This ability becomes available after the soldier kills 3 enemies. The kill counter is not reset between rounds. Okay. Guess we don't really have any like alternative. So yeah, once we hit level 16, I guess we can choose one of these. Bounty hunter sounds fun. I don't know like about the mechanically speaking, but Bounty hunting is fun. Well, we can have a look at them later when it's actually relevant. So let's get Revel in Slaughter. A warrior gets Endure. Until the warrior's next turn, they gain +2 deflection and +10 temporary wounds. Okay, I guess if they're like, you know, standing in a doorway with million Tyranids trying to come through. Operative. Expose weakness. Operative removes all exploits from the target, decreasing the target's dodge, parry, and armor by 15 plus exploits removed times 1% until the start of the operative's next turn. If this ability reduces target's armor to 0, the operative removes only half of the exploits from the target. Okay. And Revel in Slaughter. Yeah, sure.
Know your duty.
Saving Private Brian. Okay, let's see. This way, is there like a loot box or something? Goods, yes, there is. Hello? Goods? Catechism of Drusus. Mail the charge, multi-key, or just Adolf Argonaut can use his own abilities because I'm smart. Ah, deck officer's helmet. Okay, fine. Let's put a helmet on me. I don't look so cool anymore. Is this really worth it? Should I put it on like this guy? We can worry about that later. Abelard isn't dying anytime soon.
The divine watches over
Fallen Stella has blocked the path to the lifts. You will have to look for another way to Abelard. And there's goods. Well, we have to go this way, of course.
Over there.
What's this? Goods. Multi-key. Multipass. Lilu. Multipass. Benches, even the cogitator thrown from its proper place, are stacked in a rough semblance of a barricade. Oh no! Blowing up. I can't see a thing. Did they shoot us with something? The roar of flames rings in your ears, and the choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat. Wiping your face, a moment later a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You are surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctly hear the sound of footsteps. And then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. It's Theodora von Balancius.
Are you lost, my heir?
Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed in an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword, other is raised in an inviting gesture.
An apparition. A sorceress. Apparition. Trickery of the warp.
Argenta goes as still as a statue, then slowly raises her weapon.
Sister, you will lower your weapon. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous.
Despite his commanding tone, Abelard doesn't sound too confident. He's staring at the rogue trader, and you notice a muscle on his cheek twitching. How did you get here?
I am a rogue trader. I am wherever my will demands me to be. Would you prefer to be elsewhere at this time? Indubitably. But are you ready? I can lead you out of these flames, show you a path, rid you of
Theodora watches you without blinking. Her snake-like gaze almost makes you forget about the fire searing you, leaving burns on your skin. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer, and that the answer can be nothing but acceptance. It's the entity in my mind still.
Do not listen to this abomination. If there is naught but his light in your heart, if you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames. The Emperor protects.
The Emperor
His
protects.
faithful will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises. Nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul.
To the void with you. We need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace.
The people! The survivors from the middle decks! We must help the crew! Lead them out! Find a way around!
Over the roaring flames you hear distant sounds, frightened voices, screams, muffled, distorted, as if there is a body of water between you and them.
Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with Edel. What are we waiting for?
So sometimes your character will have to make tough decisions based on their values, interests, and goals. Such decisions affect their convictions. This can develop in 3 directions: dogmatic, iconoclast, and heretical. Each includes 5 ranks. The higher the rank, the more zealously the character follows their convictions, and more noticeably the world around them reacts to the actions and decisions. Promotion through the ranks of each of these directions opens up access to new dialogue lines, events, and unique abilities, and also changes the attitude of others towards the character. Also, some items can only be equipped by characters with certain convictions. When one of the conviction branches reaches 3 votary, it becomes the character's main focus. When that happens, the other 2 conviction branches cannot be raised above rank 2 adherent. Your character's allies have convictions of their own as well. So, okay, it tells us just, I don't even have to see what it says. Like, you can just see dogmatic, heretical, iconoclast, let's see. So, dogmatic walks through the fire. Emperor will guide the righteous on their path. Well, that sounds cool. Heretical, accept the offer of help. Take my pain away and give me power. Nah, that's lame. Iconoclast, get the people off the bridge. I will not leave my people in harm's way. There was another spam in the chat. I guess the Emperor will guide the righteous on their path. Dogmatic plus 15. Thousands of needles pierce your consciousness but are powerless to stop you. Just take a step forward and the illusion breaks. A wave of excruciating pain crashes over you, and Theodora's voice fades into the firestorm. You hear the voices of your companions calling you from behind, and the screams of the weak dying in an inescapable blaze. Oops, did these guys die? The blinding inferno, the harrowing pyre, the all-consuming storm releases you as you step out, barely able to stay on your feet. The blood is pounding in your ears, drowning out the world around you. Your eyes, caked in soot and burnt eyelashes, refuse to open. Free from the flames, you take 2 more steps before collapsing on your knees. The rush of blood in your temples and the horrible pain all over your scorched body cloud your mind, suddenly retreating as if driven away by some mighty will. A new strength spreads throughout your veins, and despite the wounds, your body is once again ready for trials and struggle. You open your eyes and see a glow with warmth before you, the Aquila, the sacred symbol of the Imperium. 2-headed eagle sigil that signifies the Imperium. The Emperor protected me. In the next moment, you're struck with another realization. The repulsive presence, the one that has plagued your mind since Voigtveer wounded you, is gone. The fire seems to have burned the entity away without a trace. Ooh, nice.
Master, can you hear me? Oh, you're alive. Which is more than I was expecting after what you just did.
A familiar voice cuts through the din and pounding. Seneschal Abelard Versarian is leaning over you, peering into your face with a look of worry. He notices your gaze and breathes a sigh of relief.
Praise the Emperor! We passed through the flames! How can this be anything but a portent? For so it is said, that the Emperor will bless the worthiest and most steadfast in their faith.
Argento kneels next to you, and for the first time you see her eyes radiate pure, unclouded joy. Yes, kneel in front of me. The Emperor wants you to. Behind Argenta you see Idirath Lass, doubled over in a fit of nausea. The rest of the people who were following you have withered away in the fire that continues to rage, mere 2 steps away from you. The Emperor protects Seneschal.
Indeed he does. Oh, if I hadn't seen it myself, I never would have believed.
That sound renders Abelard motionless, then he quickly makes the holy sign of the Aquila himself.
What happened to Lady Theodora? Did she follow us?
There was no Theodora, witch. There was an illusion, a temptation, a foul taint that tried to lead us astray. But he perceived its true nature.
Edolf Argonaut perceive its true nature.
Is that right, Adepta Sanctimonious? What? We'll just pretend like we didn't see the Lord's Captain standing there in the fire? Abelard, you tell her.
Whatever it was, it matters no longer. Your conduct is bordering on madness, or holiness. A path opened behind you, where one moment there was fire, the next only smoldering embers remained. But what am I saying? My eyes must have deceived me. Too much smoke for my lungs. Truly, would you have received wounds like these if there had been no fire?
The wounds are merely a sign of a trial laudably passed. It is something to be proud of, the same as decorations or badges of honor.
Argenta herself sounds proud, even fervid. Rise and stand tall. No element holds power over the righteous. I guess I'm probably gonna go dogmatic. Those are the best voice lines or lines so far. So even if you are anticipating another wave of pain, it does not come. Your muscles feel strong and your limbs obey you without fail, and yet, deep inside, somewhere next to your heart and stomach, you feel a certain tension aching to that of a taut string. You are at your limit. Be it adrenaline or the strength of your faith, it will not carry you much further. No further. The line must be drawn here.
My eyes deceive me. I could swear that I just witnessed you step out of a pillar of fire with the rest following in your wake.
You steeled your soul with your faith in the God Emperor and walked through the flames of the officer's deck just in time to rendezvous with Ethelred. I hurried here to join forces with you and the others. It's time to push the heretics back.
Indeed it is. Your wounds.
Ethelred makes a sign of the Aquila and gives you another look, this time one of concern. Lore warp, 100%. Look closely at Ethelred. So test. Okay, that was the difficulty, so now is the test. Ethelred does not seem to have changed since you first met, but only at first glance. His face has taken on a strange hue. The skin at his temples appears scaled, and his voice now has an uncanny screeching quality. These are not traces of fatigue or stress, The Psycho's body has begun to mutate, consequences of contact with the warp, and 4 experience points. You're not in the best shape yourself, Ethelred.
Notice the signs of my blessing, have you? Yes, the warp is taking its toll. But I'm still sane and able to hold my weapon. I'll fight for the Von Phalanxius bloodline to the end. And if the price is the eternal curse of mutation, so be it.
I like the voice actor, like... My faith will keep me upright with a weapon in my hand. That is all that matters.
Pray, forgive my insistence. I shall not be the one to doubt the faith of he who has passed a trial by fire. I have gathered everyone who answered the Vox call and was able to hold a weapon. Yet I do not see the Lord Captain or her arch-militant in our midst. We are still receiving messages in her voice, but she is not responding to direct requests. I last saw Lady Theodora on the observation platform. When did you and she part ways?
It was at this very elevator, Master Edelthrad. The Lord Captain, accompanied by the Arch-Militant, headed to her chambers to retrieve an item of particular import. After that, all we heard from her were Vox broadcasts.
This is troubling, and the timing is inopportune. I am still receiving fragmentary reports from the breach. Kunrad Voigtveer was spotted there, and even what scant intelligence on his activities I have reminds me of descriptions of sorcerous rituals. If that traitor has resorted to witchcraft, we must stop him at once.
Maybe I shall go to Theodora's chambers to find her.
A reasonable approach. Take your escort with you. You may be waylaid. Once you have found the Lord Captain, you must beg her to go to the bridge and lead the counterattack. The rogue trader's appearance is sure to fill the defenders' hearts with hope, however frightened or exhausted they may be. Until next we meet, may the Emperor bless your deeds. I shall see you on the field of battle.
Ethelred salutes you with his weapon and turns to his retinue. Okay, secret lift. Is the lift here? Is this? Oh, we're taking fresh injury.
Your seneschal is always there for you.
When the
She
faithful
also
are
has
idle,
some medikits.
heresy grows. The pain will subside.
Your aid will not be forgotten.
Now we are healed. We did take some damage from the fire. The generators hum softly. When you draw closer, your skin begins to tingle and
We are
static
bound by
discharges.
the blood of martyrs.
Let's go. There's some loot here, right? Is this the elevator? Fireman.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Okay, that's the secret elevator, I guess. So what is this? What's this place?
We should deal with this.
Oh, that's the secret elevator. Okay. Well, there's goods here. What's this? Adamantine hilt guards. Reinforced thermal blast. So yeah, this is all crap.
Attention to detail is the key to success.
More crafting stuff. Goods. Oh, what's this? Machine right. Next mechanics goggles. So it was plus logic. Let's see, our logic is 40. 13. Okay, yeah, nobody else has good logic except me, so maybe I will give myself... Yeah, okay, that's cool. I guess this guy can get the helmet then. He's ugly anyways.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Plasma conduits place with energy capable of powering a vast void ship. I think void ship sounds better than spaceship. Let's go see this place still. If there's anything here. No, we can't go here. Okay, we cannot get past this beam. Like we can't jump here or anything. So I'm an officer. I'm not gonna, you know, inconvenience myself. How about this elevator? Is
I forge my destiny
nothing, I
among
guess.
the stars.
Yeah, this is just some random place. I guess that's where like somebody came here or something. Yes. Lord Captain's quarters. Cappy. I probably save too often, but you know, I'm old. Back in my day, when you played an RPG, you were supposed to save every minute or more often. Veil degradation scales from 0 to 20 does not transfer between battles. It's the same value for all psychers in battle. So okay, they do have some veil degradation grade or something. Find Theodora von Valancius. I just farted.
The divine watches over us.
I just regret one thing that you probably didn't hear. I should have taken off my microphone and put it close to my ass, then you can hear. It's like, you know, official fart streams. I would become so rich if I could manage that. Okay, nothing here. You can't even steal her dildo collection or anything. Is she dead? There's some weird shadow there, so I guess she's gonna be possessed
by the blood of
by
martyrs.
evil. Possessed by evil. Helmet of the Devoted Protector requires dogmatic follower. This helmet grants its wearer immunity to enemy critical hits for the next 3 rounds of combat. So can we wear it? Well, I guess we should give it to... Like, she cannot use it, yes, but obviously she can. And this guy was iconoclast. Oh, he could still wear it, I think. Yeah, I think the logic goggles are fine. Ooh, tech use is 48 already. You're so good at that stuff. Items and convictions. You have found an item that can be equipped with by characters of certain conviction rank. You can see you can open the character menu to see which conviction your character follows. Convictions change in the direction of rank based on how the game's story develops during important plot decisions.
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Is there something to loot here? Before we go aggro the seemingly dead captain. Nothing here. Like maybe there's gonna be enemies coming from there because there's an elevator. Good.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Yeah. Looting her cabin. Theodora's Rosary. The wearer of this amulet gains +10 bonus to commerce and lore. Okay, that's cool. But let's see the other characters. Commerce is 30. 30. Everybody's just 30 except me. I'm worse, but maybe I still, because it also improves my lore. So at least for now, let's put it on us. And I don't know, like, if these characters leave the party and come back and stuff. Rogue Trader's Cloak grants +5 fellowship for each enemy in a 2-cell radius. Wait, what does that do? Oh, there's even like the movement of the cloak. But like, how does fellowship help you in battle? You think, and I don't think there are enemies in, like, you know, in social situations. That's a bit weird. Okay, can we talk? The murder scene looks like something she was caught by surprise. Something. Theodora von Valancia's body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The arch-militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is slumped against one of the bulkheads.
Emperor, accept thy faithful souls.
The Sister of Battle surveys the scene, her gaze lingering on the arch-militant's body. Devout warriors who serve as the militant arm of the Adeptus Ministrorum.
No! Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this?
Idara's heart-rending scream shakes the wall. She collapses to her knees and her body shuddering as she weeps.
Lord Captain, who would even dare?
Abelard Stone takes a few steps forward. Leans heavily on the edge of the desk. His eyes are locked on Theodora's body. So yeah, Voigtveer. Well, I'm just disappointed I didn't get to kill her. Say nothing.
How
I
could
wanted to
Mort
kill
have
her.
failed her so terribly? The Arch-Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes.
Maybe Mort is also turned.
I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me, and I'll try to see what secrets it holds.
So wait, is the arch-militant? So the other guy who was dead, okay, is that guy? Okay. So they're both dead. I was just thinking some random dude. Examine Theodora's body. Looking closer to the body, the cause of death is apparent. The rogue trader's life was ended by an auto-pistol shot, an extraordinary accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Then maybe it is the arch-militant who shot her, because she's surprised. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-splattered parchments and scrolls must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Idira, what do these shards tell you?
I see streaks of color, luminescence, blue lights, faces, drawing closer. Lady Theodora, and Conrad, and what is that? Ah! Something dark, enormous. Oh, this glass thing was something foul, that's for sure.
Okay, it's like a demon in a bottle. Ah, yeah, because there was the shadow here or something, so maybe it was inside. You cannot tell if Argent's remark is directed at the glass shards or Idora herself. Inspect the papers. Reports, accounts, dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that's starkly different from the rest. It is handwritten. It is a handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and a seal with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. Handwritten letter with a seal. Received. Ah, okay. Esteemed Theodora, a change in circumstances has demanded your immediate assistance in our mutual cause. Forthwith, upon receiving this letter and performing the necessary preparations of the crew, you are to depart to the Argonaut system. One of my acolytes, Interrogator Heinrich von Kallax, no, it's not XC, it's HC, operates there at the present time. Upon your arrival in the system, you will without delay make contact with him and offer any assistance required of you. After which you will provide him passage in the Furibunda system aboard your ship. Furibunda sounds silly. On footfall, the interrogator will remove himself from your presence to await further instructions. Anticipating any questions you may have, I will stress that the nature of Interrogator Van Kallax's activities on Argonaut Minoris is of no concern to you. If required, Van Kallax himself will disclose the details of his mission. May the Emperor's light be with you. XC. XD. Imperium test succeeded. Sends shivers down your spine. The author of this letter addressed to Theodora from Valencia signed it with the seal of one of the holy orders of the Emperor's Inquisition, the secret police of the Imperium that relentlessly hunts heretics, xenos, and other enemies of humanity. And we get XP. Inspect the shards by the desk. It's difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium, raw term for combustible fuel in the Imperium of Man. Okay. Idira, would you try touching Theodora? You might be able to see the killer through her eyes.
It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of objects, but dead bodies are a different story. Something like that would require her soul. And after what we saw on the officer's deck, I won't risk searching for it in a warp.
Okay, examine the Archmilitant's body. An auto pistol shot went straight through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety on the Archmilitant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. We had be best on our way.
Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more.
No, wait! We must see if we can find anything.
Idira, you can't bring her back. Let her go.
You'd give up so easily, old man? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no. I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain. And when I do, that scum will regret the day they were born.
Okay. I'm just still disappointed it wasn't me. The murder scene looks like something caught the victims by surprise. One had the time to react to what was happening. So were they betrayed by somebody else or what? Or the weird shadow shot
Know
them?
your duty.
A parlor organ with ivory keys yellowed by long service. Bizarre fragment hung from a trophy board. The light, smooth surface of the object is dotted with dark spots and crumbling holes. Okay. So which way now?
The divine watches over us.
What the fuck? Is he singing? So I guess we have to go. Ah, okay. Baddies.
The whispers are getting louder.
Get your characters into position. Abelard. Argonaut. Argentard. Wait. And then. Wait, are they? No, it's not. It's number.
I cannot comply.
No. Okay. How do I change characters? Was it like... I don't know. We can worry about that later. I guess... Start a battle. Light and medium armor. Armor protects the character from incoming damage. Light and medium armor types are both available to you at the moment. The armor stat indicates what percent of incoming damage from an enemy attack it can absorb. The type of armor can also influences the chances that the character wearing it will pass a dodge test. The higher the dodge penalty, the lower the chance to dodge an enemy attack. A character in light armor dodges attacks more often but takes more damage when hit. Medium armor absorbs more damage if the character is hit, but reduces their mobility and ability to dodge attacks. Some talents allow the character to use different types of armor more effectively. You have obtained heavy armor. Unlike light and medium armor, your heavy armor provides the ability to deflect damage. Deflection is unique. Unique heavy armor stat that reduces damage taken by a specified flat amount. Heavy armor has a higher armor rating than medium and light armor, but also usually has a higher dodge penalty, making it harder to dodge an enemy attack while wearing it. Only characters with heavy armor proficiency talent can wear heavy armor. So why are we suddenly getting... Or is this guy? Because he has endure. I think this is why.
Victory is
Sure,
imminent.
let's use that now then. If I cleave, can I attack both? I can.
Follow my lead.
Okay, I cannot use charge anymore because I used that. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have done that then. Okay, fine. Oh, we killed one. Damaged others. Combat servitor. We'll just out of range for the Psyker, so maybe use run and gun. Or, well, I guess I don't have to run though. Can I get like 3 guys? Well, we're not gonna do much damage to the big guys, or maybe I should just shoot these. Okay, we damaged the last one too. Okay, I guess. Yes, we can end his turn. Enemy status. You will encounter enemies with various abilities and features. An icon next to an enemy's portrait indicates they are under the influence of some kind of effect. Under the influence of alcohol or narcotics. So right click on the effects icon to see more details. So this guy. Combat servitor, heavily damaged. So what does that do? Servitor is severely damaged. His damage, hit chance, and wounds are greatly reduced. Okay, that's a good thing. I would say oh yeah, all 3 are within. Nice. And running gun. Run, no gun. I mean, no. Gun, no run. I am smart. Oh, damn it. That guy is still alive. It's not a great deal of...
As the Emperor's hands, I act.
Oh, come on. How could you miss that one? I don't know. Let's use this. Though I'm still not sure what it does. Hey, that's not very effective. How about the shout? Yeah, the shout is better. Should I move her still somewhere closer? I don't know, let's go here. Shout at this guy, because this guy has lots of hit points, so I guess I should... She actually does good damage. What is this? Exposed weakness. Maybe I should have used it first. Yeah.
I'm not so sure.
Okay. Okay, how about, what was this? Analyze enemies. Can we analyze this guy? Okay. That's her turn, so now it's the baddie's turn. Zero damage. That's sort of sad for the big guy. Ooh, counter. You can gain a better understanding of what transpired in the combat by checking the combat log. All actions performed by your character and their companions and enemies are recorded in the combat log in the bottom right corner. You can right click an event or an action to learn more about it. So this is the log, yes. Momentum change 6 to 119, okay. So we have lots of momentum. Momentum change by 10, okay. What if I shoot this guy? It's not gonna be super effective. We charge this guy. It's too close. Yeah, they're both too close. How about we just walk here and hit the guy. It's not gonna
I've
be
seen
super
worse battles
effective.
than this in my time.
Yeah, it only does 2 damage. Okay, how about if we charge this? It's also
Someone
too
else can do
close.
this.
Guess let's use this endure then. It's good enough for now. One and 2 damage. Okay, let's finish this guy. If I can, I was about to say, but we can't apparently. Whatever, let's use brace. So at least he did something. Maybe, yeah, let's get closer. Let's go here. Then can we finally kill the last random guy?
Be the fire in my heart. None can escape
Bong.
the Emperor's judgment.
I like the way he like toppled forwards. So can I expose his weakness?
Anything else?
Now we know he's weak.
On it.
Blonk. Okay, let's give 4 warning
Will
to
do.
Abelard. And then it's the baddie's turn. And he's trying to go away, running away, and still doing no damage. How many? He has 5 hit points. Can we use the charge?
Indeed.
Okay, he has 1 hit point left, I believe. Sword, nice. 7 damage. I think it was a critical hit. And a level up. Okay, they're fairly frequent. Just celebrating with a drink. Oh yeah, there's lots of enemies.
Let us walk this path to the end.
Let's loot them first. Last pistol. What is this? Grace of the Oblivious. Swear gains +5 toughness if the intelligence is less than 35. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe I'll keep one more last pistol. Let's see. I guess we don't need that. So wait, has to be intelligence less than 35. Well, we are too smart for that. This guy is dumb enough. Oh, also the Psyker is dumb. They're all dumb. There's this guy. Here's the letter. Is that all there?
Let the faith guide my path to glory.
Okay, no more loot. Let's do the level ups. So firearm mastery. The soldier gains the ability to make a number of extra attacks equal to their weapon rate of fire, minimum 2. Using the weapon attack that normally costs at least AP. These attacks do not spend AP until the end of soldier's turn. Their first attack against each new enemy automatically scores a critical hit. The soldier immediately reloads their current weapon. Okay. Choose talent. Oh no. For each adjacent ally, the soldier deals +8 more damage to enemies. Well, no. He's not usually close to his friends, like not next to them. Cover efficiency is increased. Whenever the soldier deals damage, their critical damage is increased by +1 until the end of combat. Well, that might be okay. Rack and ruin. After the soldier deals damage to 3 different enemies, the soldier gains plus 16% more damage for their next attack in the current combat. Reloading costs minus 2 AP less. Soldier gains plus 7 critical hit chance. This bonus is doubled against enemies from which the soldier is protected by cover at the moment of the attack. Alacrity. Each shot is fired by the soldier grants them plus 1 agility until the end of the turn. Combat medic. So we can't even get this. Well, I wouldn't have taken it anyways. Demolition engineer. Soldiers' demolition instead of intelligence is used to determine additional damage dealt with area attacks. Deals 5% more damage for every 10 points in demolition instead of 5 for each 10 points of intelligence. That might be cool. Its soldier's second attack action in turn deals plus 13 more damage to enemies that have not suffered damage from the soldier this turn. Fortress. While the soldier has full cover against an enemy, the soldier gains plus 10 damage against an enemy and the enemy's attacks deal minus Integrity. While at full wounds, the soldier has plus 10 ballistic skill and plus 2 movement points. The first hit of each ranged burst attack deals additional damage equal to the weapon's current rate of fire. Point blank. After soldiers' area attacks gain plus 14 armor penetration, ignore 1 deflection when used against enemies in a 3-cell radius around the soldier. Soldier's medium armor does not reduce dodge. Revel in slaughter can be used after two kills instead of 3. Yeah, I have that, but I haven't unlocked it yet. Enemies damaged by the soldier's area attack suffer plus 2 damage from the next attack that hits them. Whenever the soldier successfully dodges or uses cover against an enemy's attack, they gain a guaranteed critical hit against that enemy. Okay, what's this? So these are like combat stuff. This is non-combat stuff. Anytime an ability or talent uses fellowship bonus, Voidborn character can instead use the intelligence bonus if it is higher. Additionally, Voidborn characters can always upgrade intelligence even if their archetype does not allow it. So wait, I thought this was like automatic, but I still have to buy this. Anytime a Voidborn character scores a critical hit, there's a plus 10% chance to double the damage. Of course, double damage is cool, but it's like first you have to get a critical hit and then it's only 10% chance. Contagious Luck. Using a non-damaging ability on an ally grants that ally the ability to reroll any failed attack. Okay, blah blah. Yeah, this I remember reading. Voidborn character has plus 20% chance to survive after suffering lethal damage. Evasion maneuvers. Allies with braced effect are affected by the enemy officer's other non-attacking archetypes gain plus 18 dodge for a round. So it basically improves my braced. Fleet combat training. When you score a critical hit or successfully parry an attack with their primary melee weapon, so they have to do it with the melee weapon. No. Get off me. Stentorian voice. Enemies in a 5-cell radius around the Navy officer while braced effect lasts suffer -10 weapon skill and -10 ballistics. Arachnoid Dragnet. Area attacks with a Weber create a webbed area with lasts 3 rounds. Okay, base skill athletics. +7 athletics. +7 awareness, carouse, commerce, so forth. So bolter weapon proficiency. Well, I don't have any bolter weapons yet, so maybe chain weapon. No. Combat master. Enemies gain no melee superiority bonuses against this character. Dual weapon. It will not die. Increases wounds by half of the character's level. Okay, instant retribution. Yeah, too much text. Grants +10 bonus to dodge. More movement points. Yes, more critical hit chance. I think this sounds good. Oh yeah, these are like recommended by the game, I guess. Yeah, that sounds good enough. Okay, Daring Breach. The warrior immediately restores all AP and MP and gains +3 MP until the end of turn. They do not lose MP after performing attacks. The warrior has no limit on melee weapon attacks this turn. Wait. So you can attack as long as there's enemies within reach. Oh, what? That sounds badass. Contempt. Whenever an enemy attacks the warrior's next melee attack against that enemy deals additional 6 damage. Does not stack, but it can be reactivated after another attack is made by either the same enemy or different one. Desolation. Warrior's melee attacks deal an additional +3 damage to enemies that have no allies in adjacent cells. Easy target. Warrior's critical damage is increased by +8 against enemies not armed with a melee weapon in range. If the warrior has less than 50% wounds, they gain +14 critical hit chance. Whenever the warriors attack, they gain +1 stack of Epicenter of Slaughter until end of turn combat. At the start of their turn, the warrior gains +1 temporary wound for each stack. These temporary wounds cannot exceed 6. Warrior gains +1 damage deflection. The parry chance is increased by 25% of the warrior's total armor. Of course, there's many other thingies here, but I still have 2 other characters, so maybe just one of these. Maybe it's just Desolation, so +3 damage to enemies that have no allies in adjacent cells. I guess that's good enough. So isolate the enemy, kill them. Dismantling attack. The operative immediately inflicts +1 exploit on each enemy in combat, then makes a free attack against the target, even use a ranged weapon in melee range. This attack always hits. Until end of combat, the target of this attack suffers a -30% penalty to armor dodge, block dodge and parry. Fresh target. Whenever the operative attacks an enemy that is at full wounds, that attack deals +14% more damage to the enemy. Exposed weakness costs 0 AP. Tides of Excellence. Whenever the operative triggers an exploit or an enemy, the operative gains +1 damage and +2% armor penetration on the end of combat. Only applies to the first strike or projectile in a burst attacks. Exposed weakness also reduces enemies' toughness and willpower by -9 for 1 round. See some like talents for like being a psyker. At the beginning of every combat, the psyker's allies gain +15% critical hit chance. The first critical hit removes this effect. Well, it's still good, like at the beginning of combat when the enemies are at full health. That doesn't sound too bad. Allies under the effect of at least 1 psychic power applied by the psyker gain +7 armor penetration. 7%. Every 9 successful dodge or parry by the psyker and their allies combined grants the psyker +2 additional AP next. First dodge attempt, every enemy in the combat suffers -14% penalty and natural luck. When the psyker loses an divination psychic power on an ally without an unnatural luck effect, that ally gains unnatural luck. Unnatural luck when the ally suffers a critical hit, it becomes a normal hit instead, and the unnatural luck effect is removed. Okay, doesn't sound too bad. Maybe, let's see. What's this? Aftershock. Every time the psyker deals mental damage from any source other than aftershock, target suffers half as much mental damage at the end of that. So wait, are these like attacks or something? Enemies that have taken damage from the psyker at least once suffer -20 penalty to all resistance tests against the psyker until the end of combat. Mind Siege. Enemies that have failed a willpower test against any of the psyker's psychic powers will suffer an additional +6 direct damage every time they suffer mental damage until the end of combat. Anytime an enemy becomes a target of any particular psyker ability for the first time, this enemy suffers -5 penalty to their intelligence and perception until the psyker's intelligence and perception increase by +2 until the end of combat. Visions of Doom. Enemies that become targets of the psyker's psychic powers gain a stacking -5% penalty to their dodge and parry. There's so much random crap here, so I don't really know what is good. First time in combat that an ally becomes target of psyker's psychic power, this Lycan's +10 weapon skill and ballistic skill until end of combat. Subtle manipulation. Let's just get the one that improves the critical hit. Yeah, at the beginning of every combat, the psyker's allies gain +15 critical hit chance, and first critical hit removes this effect. I guess let's get this one. So, did we take? What did we take for him? Just this unpredictable. Yeah, so his critical hit increases. So let's take something else for her. Let's go check the her like class, or no, this one, her background or whatever. Ministorum Priest gains +3 armor penetration with chain and power weapons. Critical hit scored with such weapons inflicts 3 levels of burning. Litany of Hatred sounds cool. Whenever the Minister and Priest uses Warhammer or Furious Recital for 1 round, the priests themselves and their allies in a 5-cell radius gain +0. Number of seal stacks divided by 2 more weapon damage. This bonus is doubled against Demons, Psykers, and Xenos. Litany of Purification. So when you use Warhammer Furious Recital, each demon and Xenos in 5-cell radius suffers direct damage. Minister and Priest deals +1 more damage and 3% more critical damage with bolt weapons. The base melt weapon and flavor damage is increased by +3%. These bonuses are doubled against Demons, Psykers, Xenos. But if we can get some bolters, then maybe. Maximum wound increase. Field Mastery? No, I don't think so. Maybe just something. After Soldier deals 3 damage to 3 different enemies, the Soldier gains +18 more damage for the next attack in the current combat. I don't know, let's try this. I am not convinced that's the best thing we can get, but... save and go forth then. Yeah, that was like... I don't know, I think this... there might be some better way of handling this. Is like, you know, 4 characters with, you know, you have to go through all the talents and to know what to do and how to level them up. Void Ship Bridge. So are we finally gonna see Voight and kick his ass? Ooh, goods. Trophy. Lore Warp 100.
I have proven myself yet again.
Auric vision of a product of the warp energies that permeate the bridge. So bridge officer. Okay, something's happening.
The second sacrifice draws its gaze.
So is this the white guy? I don't think we've seen him up close before.
You are here. But where is the Lord Captain?
Ethelred looks somewhat harrowed but is still in one piece. He glances at you, then over the shoulder, clearly alarmed. Theodora von Balancius is dead. I found her and the arch-militant in her study.
God Emperor, preserve us. The rogue traitor is dead. The ship has lost her Lord Captain, and the house its head. No matter what ritual Kunrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I cannot withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. The warp is ringing in the air. This is the end. We will perish in the warp, along with the warrant and all the
Don't be
dynasty's
such
heirs.
a black-pilled
The enemy of
FAG
humanity has triumphed.
Fagomite. I guess I can say Fagomite. That shouldn't be a trigger word. Ethelred suffers, shudders and grabs his shoulder. As you watch, the sleeve of his jacket burst open, 2 bone growths pierce through the fabric. Eee.
I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. The changes are already accelerating.
I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only the resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat.
Words worthy of a righteous soul.
Of course, I'm very righteous.
Save the lofty words for later, will you? The navigator's ready to take the ship out of the warp if he gets some help from the bridge.
Then we have no right to bow our heads.
Ethelred stares at you, his eyes harden with cold resolve once more. You can see Conrad Voigtveer clearly in the gloom of the bridge. The broken blade he is holding is stained with dark drops that seem to have pearlescent glimmer to them.
We are out of time!
Ethelred bites his knuckle, desperately thinking. You see a wave ripple across the whites of Ethelred's eyes, and they begin to turn sickly yellow. That complicates, though, to turn to Ethelred. That complicates things. I guess.
The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you, see to it that the void ship breaks free from the warp. Watch over our realm. And farewell. Accursed traitor! A time will come when you will bleed for her ladyship Theodora's murder. Remember my words, for they are the vow of he who marches toward his death.
I sort of like it that, you know, because at the very beginning of the game, sort of felt like Ethelred would be, you know, the bad guy, but then it was the Conrad guy.
Theodora is dead. No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't.
Your ritual won't be finished, heretic!
Oh no. That's an ugly demon.
I am but a faithful herald of the righteous wrath.
All of you will bleed!
All of you will bleed! Okay, let's put our shooting characters here and here. Edelfart. What's his... I guess he should start behind the cover too. Maybe she can be there. Enemy status. You will encounter... yeah, I think we've seen this before.
I will not fight. Let this be the warning to all
Nice.
who oppose us.
Killed one. Yes, run and gun, so we can fire again. See, there's more people down there. Shoot them. Yeah, maybe clean out the little guys first. Nice. Okay. guess. Okay, now so it's activated in like by itself, like automatically reveling slaughter. Okay. So yeah, after 3 kills, we killed 3 guys. Guess I'll wait until there are more people close by to use this. Argenta. Maybe I should show what is this? Furious Recital. It's not gonna do any damage at all to that spawn. I guess let's just kill the hero out of line of sight. God damn it. They're all out of sight because that thing is okay. Fine, let's just go here.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Ooh, nice, several hits.
I'll do it.
I guess let's go here and just shoot the big guy. Yeah, we can do that. As the Emperor
commands, I act.
No miss. Whatever, let's end turn. Chaos Bomb. Rending Scream, what does that do? Is it P? Oh. Rending Scream. So target makes toughness checks. If failed, the target suffers bleeding for the next 5 rounds. Okay. Can we use charge from here?
At your beck and call.
Can. Strike. Strike while the iron is hot. We can use this still. Endure.
It will be done.
I guess.
Chaos guides me.
Okay. Expose weakness.
But of course.
Analyze enemies. I guess I can analyze it too then. Oh, okay, that's all.
Just a minor setback.
Just a flesh wound. Oh, we can't get past this guy. Let's go here. I want to use the brace so everybody is sort of in range.
Let my enemies tremble at the sound of my steps.
This level, oh, okay, so I still have to activate it.
Cleanses the body.
Okay, she's damaged. Momentum. To use the unique abilities called Heroic Acts or Desperate Measures, momentum is required. Depending on the actions of your party in combat, the momentum bar will increase or decrease. High momentum value allows a character to use Heroic Act. A low value grants access to Desperate Measures. So how the... How do we use Heroic Acts then? Okay, here. So is this the Heroic Acts?
I am his will made manifest.
Yes. Not line of sight. Okay, can we go here? Did we just waste? Because I clicked on it. And that's retarded. If it, I know it's. I guess it's active.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
And you missed. How could you miss that one? Furious recital. Whatever. Let's use that. Ah, wait, she can shoot again. Okay.
Doubt is for the weak.
Devourer. That. It's like some interruption effect. Yeah, it gained a new turn. Okay, we can still shoot with her.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Oh, come on. Not being able to hit is worthless.
I'll do it.
I still keep shooting.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, now she's out of attacks. Okay. Splat. Yeah, let's just attack. 6 damage.
At your beck and call.
He has spray, so maybe.
High momentum.
Will do. On it.
Nice damage. I guess that's her turn.
Better crippled in body than corrupt in mind.
No need. Indeed. I said that in Finnish. Because it's better crippled in body than corrupted in mind. Exactly. Spoken by a true whatever. And we can't get past the guy. He's sort of blocking the way. So yeah, we have to kill the big guy so we can go kill the small guys.
Actions will speak louder than words. I will not be deterred.
Oh, we could use this. Let's use
The
this.
Emperor commands. May my wrath be thy
Let's just
undoing.
see how this works.
You have been judged and found wanting, and so shall it be done. Rejoice in service.
Oh. Okay, he's using special stuff now. Oh, we can still shoot. That's all. Can I shoot these little guys somehow? Wait. Did he somehow kill this guy? What was it his Oh no! Did he just like devour them to use his special ability or something? Yes, that's probably it. Okay, okay. Or did he heal actually with that? Whatever, now his pals are at least dead.
I'll do it. Doubt is for the... It's nothing.
Brace yourself,
Damn. Ouch, he fell down.
Stop it!
Stop it, you're being mean to me and my pals. How about if we use the lightning attack? No, that's not very effective.
Anything else? But of course.
The witch has fallen. Leave her to rot.
Also enter. What?
Protect the fallen.
Wait, what? Healing, you can use medikits to restore your party, but like, what the fuck just happened? I guess she shouldn't have been using her fall dead or unconscious. I guess. What the fuck? Okay, let's make this bigger. How high up are we here? I guess something did happen and she summoned a demon. Idira caused Perils of the War demon attention. So Perils of the War deals 21 damage to Idira. So is she dead? Broken ribs. And then also, are we dead as well? Are we dead? This escalated quickly, I guess. Yes, we should.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Yeah, we are so dead.
Injured. I'm enraged.
in our ranks.
Ow, and she fell down. Unconscious. The character has lost consciousness. The wounds have been reduced to 0.
Not dead yet.
Journey is over. Load last save. Okay. I guess. Okay. Thank you, fucking game, for not telling me. Like, I did see somewhere, like, okay, it does, like, using the Psycho's ability somehow has the risk of stuff like that happening, but, like, would you think that, you know, the tutorial should be warning me about that, that maybe you shouldn't be using all that magic stuff so much? Just, you know, maybe. Like, that's fucking bullshit. Okay, so it's okay, it's just the beginning of the combat, alright, or like, yeah.
Actions will speak.
Okay. Yeah, that's good enough. Turn for him. Actually, can I... If she goes here, can she...
This is
No,
unacceptable.
she cannot shoot from here. That sort of seems bullshitty. I think she should be able to do that, but I guess she can't. Let's just go here.
Rejoice in battle!
Oh. Okay. Deal with the other guy, or the big dude.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Faith without speed is worthless. Let's see.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
Ending scream. Ow. Ow. And she fell down. Maybe I shouldn't have done. Okay, let's reload immediately. Yeah, she's clearly not as tough as the tank dude. I wasn't expecting the combat suddenly to get tough. It's like, is there something I can do to get through the armor of the big dude or something like that? Okay, once more onto the breach.
I will not be your defiance is futile.
Yes, let's just shoot the same guys again.
Let this be a warning to all who oppose us.
Doing much worse now than before.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. Eradicated. I'll do it.
I guess let's try to get rid of those guys first. I'll be right back. No, my wife is on it because my son woke up. Okay, now she's dodging. That's at least good.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Pain and duty. Let's see. Let's use that. Brace for impact. Charge.
It will be done.
Yes, let's use that as well. Endure.
Out of my way!
So where can we see like her corruption score or something? Like how dangerous it is, how close to the war we are and all that.
Was that you? Or
here.
On it.
Born. Guess we can still use Psychic Shriek a little bit.
Anything else?
I bring ruin.
High momentum.
Okay, momentum. I know we could use momentum. Let's see. Can I? So I could
Your
at least try to kill that guy.
Let my fury rain down upon thee.
Ow. And so yeah, that guy has longer range.
I am but a vessel for the higher purpose. Your corrupt way
Nice.
is faked.
I can't hit that guy. Oh, there's some ghosts here. Oh, what are these guys?
You have been judged and found wanting. Rejoice in service. Actions will speak louder than words. And so shall it be done.
Ah, okay, that's all. Is there still one? There's this one guy here. But we can't really... Like, can't we like go here at all? It's like, you know, there's just some passage blocking us from going all the way here. Is it because there's the magic sigil or something?
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay.
Why did I not foresee this?
Ow.
Will endure.
I've suffered worse.
Argonaut is not in good condition. No sorry, Bob. Okay, at least now we could move with this guy. Yes.
Victory is imminent.
That.
Tried
No,
and
it's
tested
gonna-
tactics are the best ones.
Oh no, okay, we could just do this. Yes.
At your back and forth.
Should I go kill this guy? I think we should get rid of this guy.
One fewer target.
How about this? So does this create warp stuff?
Will do.
Increase dodge parry. See if we shoot.
Was
Not sure
Was
what
that
those
you?
exploits do, but they
Or-
probably do something. I
Time to
should use it
redouble
again.
our efforts.
Damn it. Trauma. Argonaut fell down. Can we... Like, can we use a medikit still on Argonaut?
That is not the Emperor's will.
Okay.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Okay, that was a critical hit. Ow.
My soul shall become like fire.
Brace yourself, Avalon. I will do my duty.
Slide.
Target well struck.
Fine, let's use this as well.
At your beck and call.
Okay, can we do something to Argonaut? He's down. Whoa, how does this work? Crippled arm. Can be removed and fully healed on the Void Ship Bridge. Let's analyze enemy. Just have to take a risk, use Psychic Shriek. Because we're not doing too hot here.
Will do.
From the ashes, I will rise.
My ears are ringing. Victory is imminent.
Yeah, so imminent.
It will be done.
Can I fall back now?
Toxin. Is it like because there's toxins in this area? Like I don't know if this is just like, you know, sort of background stuff, or is it actually means that, you know, it's dangerous to stand here. That would be nice if the game actually told me. Like, you know, it's so happy to tell us very basic shit, but it's like, is that poisonous area or not? That would be really useful to know, you know.
On it.
Let's give it to her.
Was that you? Or
My soul shall become like fire.
I guess she has to try to leave his tackle zone. Can she like? Let's just try to leave.
The Emperor will be undone.
did always want to be a martyr?
Nope. Okay, unconscious. Cannot participate in combat, nor can they resuscitated by any means. They will regain consciousness after the battle and receive a trauma. Okay.
I will do my an exemplary strike.
That's a good hit. That's a good
I've
hit.
never felt pain like this.
Still hurting.
But of course.
I guess have to take a risk and use this thing.
Anything else?
Okay. Abelard. Oh fuck.
Called to me.
Oh wait, what was that? Okay, we won. There was some weird warp stuff, but it also damaged this guy.
We shall reclaim what is rightfully ours.
Let's see what the... Broken ribs, crippled arm. Man, some chaos. So was this reality quake? Perils of the warp, 8 direct damage to Dira, reality quake, perils of the warp. Chaos. I think it also summoned something. I don't know. It's sort of funny, but it would be nicer if we actually knew what actually happened. Crippled leg. Any crippled arm. Well, let's just save. Well, hopefully. Oh no, there is still that the main bad guy. Hey, what's going on with? Is Rumble working? It says viewers waiting on Rumble, so let's see if it's actually working. Spawn of evil. Let's save first. Okay, I guess it's working. Rumble as well. It's just, I don't know, for some reason it usually says, you know, 2 viewers.
We are bound by the blood of martyrs.
Something. Bridge officer. Is there anything to loot here? Goods. Mantle of heroism. Gloves of endurance. Blade shard. Whenever the wearer of these gloves suffers an injury or falls unconscious in combat, their allies gain +1 bonus to damage. I don't know her. She's so annoying, so they get iconoclast. So each heroic act used in battle increases the wearer's dodge by 20% until the end of combat. Max 60. This guy is iconoclast. Made from the most mystical metal than shimmers it unnatural colors. I don't know what I can do with that. So where are we supposed to go now?
With each step, I forge my destiny among
Are we on the
stars.
bridge? What place is this? Upper deck. So I guess we have. What does the crippled arm actually do? Creature's weapon ballistic skill -20. That's not good. That's not good at all for me. So where are we supposed to go now?
Know your duty.
The air. Rival,
Okay.
Master Helmsman, system status report.
By the Emperor, it's the Seneschal. Living and breathing. Well, there's a tricky question. The old place is so overgrown with foul wickedry. We'll be scrubbing it off the vid screens for throne knows how long.
The white-haired man with sickly pale skin salutes you. Okay. We need to re-establish contact with Navigator's Sanctum. It's our only chance of escaping the warp. The words seem to knock the officers out of their stupor, and they are around you feels the voices and commands being issued. You hear someone sobbing, one of the survivors buckling under stress. Abelard cuffs the crying officer without even looking.
Restore the Vox channel to the Navigator's Sanctum. Ready the crew. Prepare for translation to real space. You may call me superstitious, but translation is not a good time to disregard rules. You are the only one who speaks for House von Valancius. You may not be the Lord Captain, but you, more than anyone else, deserve to take her place in the ritual that is about to commence.
He directs your attention upward to the throne that sits at the apex of the tall staircase. How did your people survive in here?
Must have been Providence. It better have been the Emperor's, not someone else's. When they barged in here, the ones with the Master of Whispers, some officers charged them, but it wasn't even a fight. I grabbed whoever I could and dragged them behind the cogitators. Then, I prayed for our rescue.
Okay, what must I do?
Take the Lord Captain's seat. Order the final preparations. Wait for the officers to report and... blast it all to the void! Translation is a craft, not something to be explained in a tick. Just go up to the throne, Master. These people are about to do the impossible. The least they deserve is the solace of seeing a figure sitting in the usual spot. Please, hurry. Every second we waste is a terrible risk.
Okay, I'm ready. Begin the ritual. Sitting there with a broken arm, at least not a broken arse. The image before you is hazy, swaying in sorcerous currents, invisible to mortal eyes, as if whatever is beneath this thin shell is constantly changing while still remaining the same. It has taken on the guise of Theodora, but the false rogue trader's eyes reveal the entity's true surreal nature. One of Theodora's eyes is engulfed in otherworldly fire, the other, a vessel of ancient evil, bores into you. A voice seeps directly into your brain without ever reaching your ears, and this voice booms with all the horrors of the war.
Mortal, who are you to oppose the very flows of fate? It matters not. Your footfalls are an echo of the sand pouring between the scales. Your hopes and faith are my mockery.
The vision lowers his head, its harrowing gaze boring into you, but a moment something changes it. Theodore's expression, it almost looks like a shadow of fear. You steel your soul with your faith in the God Emperor and walk through the flames on the officer's deck just in time to rendezvous with Ethelred. I have already resisted the temptation of the warp once. Whatever you are, you will not cloud my mind with new illusion.
Resisting the inevitable means only that realization and submission will bring greater torment. There is no power that can hinder the flows of fate.
Theodora hisses painfully, as if wounded by your words.
The aspirant vowed to return with a trophy. A relic that could serve the edge of daybreak. That fate was assured, and the steps chosen. And yet, you broke the unbreakable when you took the aspirant's place. I see you. On the day when the final dawn rises over the Iron World, I see you by my side on that day. The day of my resurrection.
Yeah, blah blah. Your head begins to spin and viscous drops slither down your cheeks. You blink and you are no longer looking at the Theodora. It is a traitor Voigtveer, just as fluid and ephemeral as the previous apparition. The same terrifying voice seethes from his lips.
Your image is woven into the tapestry of things to come. I am the will of the weaver of destinies, and today I will weave a new thread of elusive possibilities and fickle chances. The thread that The thread that will help you find the keys to salvation. The thread that will guide you and the weapon of our return to me.
The path is set, child of the dawn. The thread is woven. Follow it, servant of mine.
A cavalcade of hazy glimpses of a future net unknown passes before your eyes, a flash of crimson purple. The images replace one another in a violent kaleidoscope without ever letting you get a proper look at them. Through the rippling image you see a twisted image of Abelard, the loyal seneschal of the dynasty.
Seneschal? The Navigator's sanctum is silent. The Vox signal is stable, which means...
Raver turns around, looks up at you. He hesitates for a moment, then addresses Abelard, who is standing next to you.
The Navigator gave his life battling the storm that nearly claimed the Von Valancius flagship. We will honor his memory, along with that of all who died this day.
Seneschal, will you tell us now? Who is that? Where's the Lord Captain?
As First Officer, it is my duty to inform you, with the greatest regret and indelible sorrow, that Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius is dead. May her memory never fade from the annals of the dynasty.
Annals. Sounds like anus. It takes time for Abelard to respond. You watch as he grits his teeth, unable to bring himself to say anything. Finally, he adjusts his blood-stained coat, straightens, and begins to speak.
By right of blood succession, and with the absence of other kin who could challenge this decision.
After waiting out the first wave of shocked cries, Abelard glances at you and continues. No, Abelard, stop, I refuse. No, of course. Yeah, sure. I deserve this because I'm not as annoying as Theodora, and Ethelred, whatever his name was, he's dead.
It is hereby declared that the successor to Theodora von Valancius is her heir, the rightful inheritor of the Warrant of Trade, and the title of Rogue Trader. The official ascension ceremony will be held at a later time. In the interim, have you lost your tongues? Hail your lord. It is because of his toils that we all still live.
Yeah, I killed somebody.
The deed is done, Master. My apologies. I meant to say Lord Captain.
Lord Captain. Take the Lord Captain's place. By the right of blood.
The treachery of the Master of Whispers was fruitless, but victory came at a great cost. Lord Captain Theodora von Valancius perished along with her heir Ethelred, and thousands of crew members. Yet hope remained. For the second in line to the Rogue Trader dynasty survived. To hang the ancestral banners once again, and exact vengeance on the enemies of House von Valancius and humanity.
Now we should get a harem or something, so we ensure that the dynasty doesn't perish if we die. Yeah, I completed the prologue. Yay, much rejoicing. When in doubt, save. See, that's good. I like it. The advice. That's a manly advice. Well, I guess I will be ending the stream here as soon as I can go and save, as the game suggests. But yeah, the boss was surprisingly tough, but I hope now we can, you know, we should have access to the bridge so we can heal our injuries. Cargo management. Open the cargo management screen to learn more about the cargo on your flagship, the amount of types, the percentage of cargo being filled up. Abelard's deep shadows of wariness can be seen on Abelard's face. Rowan old officer's eyes are keen. They rake over you from head to toe. He frowns, mutters something, he nods to himself. Well then, your lordship. You had us worried for a few hours there. Abelard offers a thin smile. But after witnessing you fearlessly rush into the fray on the deck. So yeah, walks through the fire. The only thing that surprises me is how long you stayed on your feet. Your strength only left you once the fighting was all over. No, actually, I think we fell down during the combat. Such fortitude is most admirable in a Lord Captain. You must now hold your first officer's briefing in a new role as Lord Captain. For many of those who are about to join us on the bridge, this will also be their first briefing. We sustained massive losses among the senior and middle-ranking officers. Some posts have had to be filled by the deputy, while others go unfulfilled entirely, and now the deck clans are deciding who will take over the leaderless crews. How did we come to lose so many officers? It appears the heretics were deliberately targeting the vessel's command. They knew exactly whom they were looking for and where they could be found, which is unsurprising given that their informant on board was our own Master of Whispers, Abelard grimaces. What is the agenda of the meeting? Reports on the condition of the ship and the crew. The Lord Captain is not usually drawn away from her important affairs to attend such routine briefings, but this is a unique situation. I'm still receiving updates from across the ship and they are not encouraging. Getting this bird to fly could take gargantuan effort, even so far as you personally negotiating with authorities of the system we are currently in. So prepare to hear a bevy of complaints and excuses, your lordship. Take this opportunity to get a good look at the officers who work 6 decks away from the bridge, as they in turn will have the honor of beholding the visage of their Lord Captain. Have you succeeded in tracking down Voidfear? Abelard grits his teeth. No, Lord Captain. In all the commotion, his trail went cold. Our people are still on the hunt for him and any mutineers who may still be skulking in the ship's many corridors, but frankly, I would not be surprised to hear that we are now one shuttle short. I am afraid that it will be some time before he answers for what he has wrought. No, wait, Abelard, there's another more pressing concern. I do not wish to be the rogue traders. Like, the game is called Rogue Trader. Like, why would you play it if you don't want to be a rogue trader? I'm ready to start the briefing. Summon the officers. With a gesture, Abelard relays the order of the adjutants at the far end of the magnificent chamber. So I'm not allowed to save yet. A dozen pair of eyes bore into expressions revealing restrained joy, curiosity, and wariness. Attention officers, you have been granted an honor. Lord Captain Adolf Argonaut von Valancius will personally conduct today's briefing. Our most gracious Lord Captain is ready to hear your reports. Perhaps you would introduce those present, Abelard. As you wish, your lordship. Abelard points to a tall, slender woman whose body seems to contain as many implants as it does flesh. Bigdis Suriotta of the Tolliman line, your new Vox Master. Piece of technology, so I guess is so you like communications, I guess. Is this a woman? It is an honor to serve your lordship. The Voxmaster offers a deep bow. About this weapon, you have at your command thousands of crew members and hundreds of officers and section chiefs. I'm responsible for receiving, processing, and sending all communications between you and them, as well as external sources. I'm your eyes and mouth, Lord Captain. Beside her is Ravor, Master Helmsman. He steers our ship along the course set by Lord Captain and monitors the void around us to ensure that we do not stray into an asteroid field or a pirate trap. The bearded man with pale, almost transparent skin, large dark circles under his eyes, and a dour expression that seems hardwired into his face gives a sullen dart. "Hi, Lord Captain. This here ship is good as home to me, so rest assured she's been in safe hands. I'll die before I let her come to any grief." And lastly, our high factotum Janris Danrak, who oversees supplies, procurement, and the general material well-being of the ship. High factotum Janris Danrak, dressed in embroidered jacket, the heavyset man with oiled hair offers an obsequious smile and bows. "It is an honor, your lordship. You may trust me with all matters concerning your comfort. Everything will be done to the highest standard." In the second row, we have 3 officers charged with overseeing the ship's vital functions. Master of Ordnance is responsible for the artillery on board. The Infernus Master, whose crew work to prevent and extinguish fires on the ship. And lastly, the Drives Master, servant of the Omniscia. So it's the supernatural entity god of all knowledge, worshipped by Adeptus Mechanicus. So yeah, it's the mechanical messiah or something. 3 officers salute you. The Infernus Master does so with confidence, while the Master of Ordnance betrays nervousness. The Drives Master offers a salute resembling a dance, involving the complicated manipulation of all the tech priests' mecha-dendrites, I guess the arms, tentacle-like prosthetic, surgically attached to the spine. Thank you, Abelard. Greetings to you all. I serve at your pleasure, Captain. I wish to hear the Infernus Master's report. Yes, Lord Captain, Heinrich Monte. Tall man bows his head in deference. I can report that all fires across all decks have now been extinguished. The preliminary damage assessment in terms of material losses and crew casualties has been completed. The results have been submitted to the Seneschal and the High Factotum. The post passed to him after the previous Infernus Master and his next 3 deputies expired in the line of duty. Abelard remarks in a low voice pitched for your ears. The lad is managing well so far. He can take the heat, so to speak. High Factotum, what do you have to report? We are toiling day and night to compile a full account of the losses. The task will require next to no involvement from your lordship. I will personally ensure that all the damaged components are given to tech priest's hands for attention, and that all lost supplies are replaced. There is only one resource that I cannot replenish single-handedly, and that is people. We have lost more than 2,000 crew members, and unfortunately this number is not confined to the scum from the lower decks, which are easily replaced, but also includes trained professionals. We will be able to make up our losses on the nearest planet, Rygad Minoris. However, the whole system in fact, belongs to the Winterscale rogue trader dynasty. We cannot simply begin recruiting on the planet without first coming to an understanding with the governor. In that respect, I am powerless. Negotiations at this level are a matter for the rogue trader. New blood. Okay, we have to get more people, especially true given Caligo's Winterscale's penchant for attacking first and asking questions later, and the kind of thick-skulled thugs he usually installs as governors on his planets, rumbles Abelard frowning. Drives Master, I will hear from you. Ziratalar, a voice distorted by a Vox translator, emerges from under a tech priest's scarlet hood. Lord Captain, the foes that set upon this noble warship destroyed the repositories of hundreds of machine spirits. Great warp engine entrusted into my charge is unharmed, thank the Omniscia, but the spirit mourns its dead brethren. We have not yet identified a prayer protocol capable of assuaging its sorrow and anger. Just love the way that technology is handled here. With great sorrow, I must also report that the Engineer, Prime Overseer, and spiritual authority of all tech priests on board fell in battle. The Magos was betrayed by the little flesh that remained part of him. Most terrible loss. There is no one among my comrades aboard whose experience and comprehension of the sacred protocols equals that of the fallen Magus. We require replacement as soon as possible. Of course I am. Like, what would someone care to translate esteemed Drives Master's words? It's easy to understand. I see, thank you. So we need to get an engine here. The deck breeze bows her head. Master Helmsman, deliver your status report. Right you are, Lord Captain. To get the story short, long story short, the outlook is bleak. The ships sound more or less, but without our engineer prime and navigator who fell in battle, we have no way out of the system. If we try to set so much as a toe inside the warp, I don't know what'll happen first. Our warp drive being torn to pieces or all us melting into the bulkheads. Your Lordship, if you will allow me to interject, when we arrived in this system, my crew followed standard protocols and conducted a count of all the available communication channels in the region. One of them was Navis Nobilita Station. The station maintains no vox silence, but even its presence here inspires hope. To have located a navigator in the same system is an incredible stroke of luck, true blessing from the God Emperor. Ancient organization of noble mutant families whose genes allow them to safely guide warp-capable void ships through the Immaterium. So we need a navigator. If I were you, I'd grab this chance with both hands, or else you'll soon be eyeing up asteroids to use as your new residence. In slightly less shitty news, we can go round and round this system until our heads are swimming, as long as the Prometheum, I think that was fuel, and supplies last. And if any thick as rocks shit lowlifes come sniffing around, we'll be able to take them out. So don't worry about on that score. Master of Ordnance, do you have anything to report? Master of Ordnance gives you a gloomy look. So Ashtar Knight Lomo. No, my job is simple. Maintain the arsenal and fire where I'm told, but just ask anyone. We've got no able crew, no Lord Captain. Master of Ordnance, you forget yourself. So what? Comes the officer's hostile and bitter reply. It is as if a dam has burst inside and all his pent-up emotions are rushing out at him. The ship's in ruins, every second officer's dead, and now we got the green Lord Captain who's supposed to lead us to void knows where. Silence! The bridge's magnificent glass pane seemed to tremble under the force of Abelard's roar. Enforcers, seize them is mutineer! Abelard grunts. If only one officer out of the whole has fallen to pieces, then that's not bad at all. Your Lordship, I do humbly apologize on behalf of the entire crew. What would you have us do with the Master of Ordnance? The former Master of Ordnance, I should say, besides find a replacement, that is, for we only have one lined up. Do we want to be dogmatic? I guess, yeah. Like, personally, I guess I would excuse his moment of weakness. But, like, if we get some dogmatic points from this, execute him. And we are Adolf Argonaut, after all. Abelard nods stiffly. Consider it done. Take him away. Dogmatic +2. Nice. But if the game tells you what you're gonna get, it's not so much of a chance. It's more like, okay, I want number go up. The brittle laughter of Master of Ordnance reverberates around the bridge as he is led to his fate. To summarize, we have sustained serious losses in crew members, and we require new engineer prime and navigator. Is that all that is preventing us from continuing the voyage? Precisely, Lord Captain, but bear in mind that this will not be the end of our trials. The ship's systems must be properly inspected for major damage, which can be only carried out at Footfall Station, home to the only dockyard in the sector. But we will never reach Footfall without first solving these three immediate problems. What can you tell me about the system in which we currently find ourselves? I see to the Voxmaster on this point. Mistress Tolman? We are in the Riked star system, and your voyage here was undertaken on the orders of your lordship's predecessor. There are 3 inhabited bodies in this system, and our attempts to send Vox messages have produced confounding results. The Navis Nobility Station has not simply failed to answer, it seems to be maintaining total Vox silence. However, we did receive a distress signal from the prison planetoid in the system, and Riken Minoris itself is also not responding to our hails, but what is most alarming is that our augurs have intercepted signals from the surface that seems to indicate ongoing hostilities on the planet. So sensor technology that allows Voyages to scan planets and planets. Yeah, the situation is not very encouraging, but without a navigator, tech priest and new crew members, we won't be able to travel anywhere. Therefore, we must go to the planet on the Navis Nobility Station and find out what the void is going on. Okay, thank you for your reports. Dismissed. Officers salute as you are one. Okay, can we go save? Can I save? No, I can't save. Lordship, there is one more thing, a confidential matter of the utmost importance. Lady Theodora, your eternally esteemed predecessor brought the ship here to this system for a reason. She was given a secret commission. You perhaps are wondering who has the authority to commission Rogue Trader to do anything, and I shall tell you. The Lord Inquisitor, Hand of the Emperor, the chief architect of his will in the Coroner's Expanse. I would be honored to fulfill the Inquisitor's commission. What is it he asked of Theodora? Lady Theodora was to seek out Lord Inquisitor's right-hand man, one Heinrich von Kalox, an interrogator, you understand. All I know is that he is somewhere in the system. You must find him and offer him whatever assistance he requires, then deliver him to Footfall in the Furfunder's system. Finding him without any more information to go will be difficult indeed, but an Inquisitor is an important individual. The authorities in the system, either Navis Nobility or Governor of Riken Minoris, may know something. That is all, your lordship. You have a great deal of work ahead of you, but it is a mere taste of the daily burden of a rogue trader. Soon you will take up reign of Van Valencia's protectorate. Abelard gives you another scrutinizing look, as if trying to gauge how long you will hold out under a mountain of problems. His face softens slightly, and it seems he is about to offer some words of encouragement. Idira, Sister Argent, explain yourselves. Sister of Battle grimly nods towards Idira. The Psyker is suffering some ailment, a dark madness. She insisted on seeing the rogue trader. I guess that it would be unwise to leave her unsupervised. For a brief moment, Sister Argenta's voice sounds hesitant. I was also hoping to approach you with a personal request, but it can wait. Speak with me when you have time, rogue trader. Okay, it's personal quest, I guess. Daybreak. Her days glazed over eyes rove over those assembled when a word burst from her lips. Daybreak. Idira, come to your senses. Damn it! Idira presses her fingers to her temples in desperation. Your lordship, here's the thing. I was trying to see the immediate future. It hit me so hard. My head is spinning. Something is very strange is heading our way, and I can't make out what it is, no matter how hard I try. Single word is all I can make out. Daybreak. Maybe it's dawn. It's ringing and ringing like an echo, like a bell. It's daybreak. Why is it so dark? We cannot extract any information of value from a single word. Can you tell me anything else, Mistress Glass? No, not yet anyway. The voices are going berserk, all shouting at once. I can't make sense of it. As soon as I know or sense anything, I'll report it. All right. Lord Captain, if you want me to take a closer look into your future, find me on the bridge and we can talk. Lady Theodora was well served by my whispers on many occasions. I'm sure you will find benefit from them. If there's nothing else of value to report, I declare this briefing concluded. Time to get to work. Okay, finally. Saving. Okay, at least it's saving. Okay, I will save my ship. Alright. Now I can finally end the stream. I am Adventure Argonaut, and I'm finally a captain of my own ship, and I thank you for watching. Bye bye.